Hi Taurus, and welcome to your Libra New Moon Tarot reading. The new moon is in Libra on October 10th, so this reading will cover the period of October 9th. That's when the new moon is in Libra, so October 9th through November 6th, okay? And so Libra is the house of relationships, every kind of relationship. So many of you will be feeling a big time focus and pull towards relationships during this new moon cycle, but also what area of your natal chart Libra occupies, you will be experiencing that energy there as well. So Taurus, let's take a look and see what you're focused on just as we approach this new moon in Libra on October 9th. So the 6th, 7th, and 8th of October. Let's see where you're at, what you're focusing on, because this is essentially the energy you are sowing with the new moon, okay? So let's see. Ooh, we've got 8th house energy here, endings, beginnings, and you know, Venus just went retrograde in Scorpio. This is the house of Scorpio. Venus is the ruler of you, Taurus. So I know, this being the first card out, this is, you know, could be some serious, intense energy for some of you where you are really wanting powerful transformation and change in relationships in your life, in the relationship with yourself, you know, or just other areas of your life where you are done, you are ready for big time change. And that's where we're focused as we head into this new moon. So some of you, again, this is 100% about relationships, romantic, family, friend, coworker, you know, strangers, you name it. Others of you, this is some other area of your life where you really feel like big time transformation and change needs to take place or unfold for your own happiness. Many of you could be in contemplation mode about certain friendships or family ships or romantic relationships that maybe you feel, do I need to end this? Is it time? Has, you know, our time together expired? Has it all run out? And now we're just together because, you know, for others of you, it's an evaluation of different friendships and family members. Like, do these people take from me? Do they give back? Like, you know, what's the balance here? So Taurus, let's pull some tarot and get more information. All right, well, those two cards definitely wanted to jump out for this. So let's see what else comes out. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, big time change needs to happen. And maybe for some of you, you're afraid by initiating that change, like you don't want everything to just fall down around you, okay? Maybe you're afraid of that. Maybe this is like a tower moment for you where you would have to completely crack up and shake up the foundation in which you exist and all things that are familiar to you exist. And, you know, sometimes that's what needs to happen. That's, I feel, kind of a smaller message for you guys. Not everybody's going to relate to that, but for those of you who do, don't be afraid. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands in this position. We have the Six of Wands in this position. Yeah, so Taurus, right off the bat, I can tell there are some situations and relationships in your life that really take from you like big time. They leave you small and down, and or it's a very specific person, and you know, for whatever reason, whatever your attachment and connection is to them, it's like you're always kind of waiting, either waiting for them to come. They could be somebody who just in and out, or you're waiting for them to recognize you and value you, maybe even give you an apology for all the things they put you through. It's like some of you who recently went through a divorce, you really feel scathed by that. Like you feel just in a billion pieces, like everything you had was taken from you. That unfortunately, you know, 8th house can be intense energy, but let's keep going. All right, we have the Magician in this position, which is actually really good. I love the way this energy has now transitioned. Now, look at this. We have the Temperance card in this position. And lastly, we have the Eight of Wands in this position. So I just have to say, Taurus, overall so far, a lot of fire energy. We have 3 wands cards, okay, and they actually go 3, 6, 8. So there's a progression of energy. 8th house ends on an 8, so I know very powerful energy for all of you. But anyways, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Temperance is actually the card that represents Sagittarius and has Leo the lion sitting there. So very strong Sagittarius Leo energy. Scorpio, I'm sorry, the eagle represents Scorpio. 8th house is Scorpio energy. So I feel like for Taurus, very strong Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio involvement in your reading, in your personal chart. Either way. But what I see here, Taurus, is really where this is about the preservation of yourself. And I don't feel that everybody in your life has your back and supports you to the capacity that you give to them. Because here, this is saying, no, don't you dare apologize or make amends or smooth things over because you're the bigger person or you want to do the right thing, or that's just naturally in your character to be like that, to not, you know, to want peace. And here it's like, no, we've got to break out of that cycle. It has got to change. 8th house here, 8 of Wands. This is the manifestation. This is the transmutation. This is the change. And it's needed. Okay? So those who take advantage, those who talk down to you, those who don't respect, appreciate, etc., you name it, it's time, Taurus, to disconnect if you haven't already. Okay? Because no, it is not on you to be the one to make it right, to do the right thing, to be the bigger person. It's not on you. The universe is saying that is not your role. In fact, that's what needs to change. It is time for those in your life to love, honor, and recognize you. It is time. And unfortunately, we're the ones that teach people how to treat us. And you know, if you've been very accommodating because of your connection and unconditional love and forgiveness, the universe is saying it's time to not be accommodating. It's time to not be compromising. It's time to put yourself first. And Taurus, whatever your dreams are, you know, or whatever you hope for yourself, or whatever changes you're wanting to make with yourself with this new moon energy, the universe is like, you keep it all to yourself. Don't be telling anybody, not friends, not family, not your partner, like nobody. If you have a truly trusted person that you know is tried and true, blue, like true blue through thick and thin, sure, speak to them, but only somebody who is like an empowering person and who uplifts you. Otherwise, you're best served to keep your dreams to yourself, changes that you're about to make, different choices you're about to make, and different things you're about to do. Keep to yourself, because again, there's like this energy around you that's just so draining and so and like can't be happy for you, can't be bothered by you. But man, when they are in need, Taurus, where you at? Taurus, I need this. Taurus, you know, you're supposed to be doing this for me. It's just like that type of energy. So Taurus, what I feel is you ghosting people, you disconnecting, you not being the one to smooth things over and make it right this time. As hard as it may be for you, I know it's intense because we have 8th house there. It's like that's what brings about the change that you need. And many people will begin to change in your life and start giving you more respect and more love and appreciation. And, you know, there are some that will just fall away. But the ones that do fall away, Taurus, those are the ones that were never really on your team to begin with. They were never in your corner at the start, okay? It's just what they could get from you. It was all about them. All right, big time balance and shift and change needed in your relationships, okay? And again, if you step back and pull back, I feel like that is the catalyst that brings them back to you to apologize, to make things right, to make amends. And those of you that have dreams, I see you can make them happen, like with the Magician and the 8 of Wands manifest right there. But again, you can't tell everybody your heart and what you're hoping for, because they're just, you can't have power thoughts around people who are not capable of such things. They will only tear you down, okay? They will only feel afraid of you and intimidated by you. And as I was saying that, look at that. It is time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. You're damn right, Taurus. This is what I'm talking about. No, you do not tell your dreams to anybody. They try, because I feel like there's people around you who would try to take your ideas or try to take your thunder or try to make you feel bad. No. And as far as your relationships go, what I see here, they need to step up and start giving more. 100% for sure. Okay, like that's what I see all day long in this reading. So if you are a cross watcher involved with the Taurus that you're not a fan of, I don't think this relationship, this reading is speaking to that person, because what I see here is a Taurus who's been amazing and is just constantly taken advantage of, and you know, any sort of dream or magic in you, they want to poo-poo away, take from you, and not let you know how magic you are and that you are the thing that keeps it all together. But your dreams, Taurus, you can make them manifest. So let's see how you move through this new moon energy and cycle. We're going to start with the moon being new in Libra on the 9th of October. Okay, look at this. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Yeah. Taurus, what's good for you? What do you want? What makes you happy? What do you want to buy? What do you want to eat for dinner tonight? What do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to go on vacation? Where do you want to live? You know, what is it that you want? It's all about you. But also, this is that confirmation, Taurus, that if you decide to disconnect from people who aren't honoring and valuing you, that's the magic that makes them realize your place in their world, okay? As we transition into first quarter moon, look at this. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. This is big time change right there. Very powerful energy, and I'm not surprised since we have 8th house here. So there are big time changes taking place over this new moon cycle for you. And I feel it has everything to do with relationships, Taurus. Now here, as we get to that full moon energy and we have the full moon in your sign in October, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Yes, you are so empowered, Taurus. So empowered. Let nothing, let nobody hold you back. This is your moon, okay? Because we have Libra New Moon, but during this Libra New Moon cycle, we have your full moon, okay? And I look at magician magic. You can make things happen. You know, if you've got to end a relationship, end it. If you've got to ghost somebody to make them recognize, ghost them. You've got to do whatever you've got to do to improve your situation or to make your dreams come true, even if you're afraid, even if you feel alone. No, Taurus, you got some serious magic here. Universe is on your side, and you know, be bold and make the first move. Run towards your dreams. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I can only daydream about it. I don't have the things I need. Well, you have more than just your imagination right now. Work with what you have right now today, and I swear you will make those dreams manifest. Any sort of change you want in relationships, friends, family, lover, it doesn't matter. You do what you've got to do. Be brave, be bold, and watch the tables turn. Now, as we move into last quarter moon phase, the energy is gaining momentum. Nice. Taurus, yeah, your dreams, if this is what's all about, like you trying to make something manifest for yourself, do it. The full moon, I feel, brings you some sort of abundance, some sort of reward, some sort of clarity, some sort of resources that helps you move forward, because your dreams are gaining momentum, all right? They are going to manifest. And as far as dealing with your relationships, yep, some of you, did you disconnect from these people, it might take them longer than this new moon phase from October 9th to November 6th to like really understand or come back and apologize or do the right thing. But eventually they will, Taurus, with that card right there. Eventually they will. So let's pull you some advice, Taurus. Just expect intense emotions, all right, with that 8th house. Endings, beginnings, but powerful transformation, and you guys are magic. You can make a lot of big time changes with this new moon energy. So let's get you some advice. All right, so we have meditate here, Taurus. Meditate with the Pisces. Breathe in positive energy through meditation and open your heart. Whispers received in a clear mind will enable you to see the situation clearly. Yes, that is great advice. Taurus, this is again, whether it's about your relationships or it's the dreams for yourself, meditate. Keep it to yourself. Don't involve other people. Like, I feel like you guys got some magic and some power that people just can't understand this month. And, you know, you've got to make your dreams happen for you. The universe will back you. Moon energy will support you. But you are the physical vessel. You are the one that is physically incarnated. You are the one that makes things happen. Okay? And as far as relationships go, if you are really struggling about one that has ended in the past, Taurus, listen, it was in your best interest, even if you don't feel it or see it yet today, because that person took from you in ways that maybe you just can't even fathom right now. But the more you go within and hear your own soul and listen to your own heart, you will see this truth for yourself. But expect big time changes during this new moon cycle. And I feel like it's very positive changes. It's you making changes, you putting your foot down, you asserting yourself, and you believing in your dreams and working towards them and executing them and making them manifest. Okay? So Taurus, those are your messages for this new moon cycle. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.